Alright guys, we are live and good to go. Okay, this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time now. I've had a lot of requests for this. As most of you know, the fire bow is probably my favorite bow, and I love doing it. I love doing all the steps for the fire bow, and I'm going to be giving you guys a full fire bow upgrade tutorial today, showing you multiple different ways to do all this. The goal here is to make the best fire bow upgrade guide, the most in-depth fire bow upgrade guide that there is available out there for you guys. I have not seen, there's a lot of good fire bow upgrade guides out there on YouTube now that show you one way to do it, but I haven't quite seen a video like the one I'm going to be making for you guys today. I'm going to show you guys multiple different ways to make this fire bow, so you can kind of do it your own personal way and choose your own preferences to make the bow how you want to do it. So I'm going to show lots of different ways to do it. But I'm also going to try to do, you know, as Mr. Raffle Waffle says, straightforward, no nonsense, and I'm going to get right into it and make this bow. So the first thing you're going to need is the Wrath of the Ancients, which I have made right here. And to do that, you have to fill the dragons, obviously. If you don't know how to do that, it's pretty simple. You can figure it out pretty easily. I could even make a guide for you, but you need to get the Wrath of the Ancients bow. Next thing you need to do is make your way up to the clock tower like this and shoot this circle here. When you do that, the wall will break open and reveal your fire bow upgrade quest. Pick it up and you are good to go. Alright, the next thing you guys need to do is get over to the rocket test area and wait for the test fire to go off. Once you do this, you're going to have this rock glow, and you have to shoot it in a limited time. I'll show you more when I get over there. Alright guys, so this rock here is going to light up orange, and it will be like magma orange for a few seconds. You have to come out and shoot it in that limited time frame. If you're playing with 2 players, you can actually have the rocket test started for you by running across this square in the anti-gravity room. This will start up the rocket test for you. Me, being solo 1 player right now, I have to do it old-fashioned and wait for the rocket test to go off naturally. Here, I'm trying to make a crawler or something to make my life easier. There we go, I got one. Just getting some of these zombies weeded out. Alright. So, again, the rocket test fire is going to go off. This is the second step after you pick up your quest in the clock tower like I showed you, and you are just simply going to shoot this rock. Couple quick tips. I like to come out to about here, kind of at the front of these tracks, and shoot right like that. This can be a pretty tricky step, can be very, very frustrating to you guys. I know it was to me when I first started making this bow. I'll show you another method. Like I said, when you're doing this fire bow, there's lots of different ways to do it. I'll show you other ways to do it too, but this is the way that I'll show you first. A trick to do it, don't aim right in the center of it or right on it. That is what got me, and I'm like shooting it in the center. I'm like, why is this not working? What you need to do is aim actually slightly above it, or just towards the tip top. You're gonna almost kind of like you want to graze the top of it. Alright, we got the rocket test going, so I'll get ready to shoot it. So again, you just want to graze the top of it and hit it on the very, very tip top. You don't want to aim completely above it because you still have to hit it, but you want to hit the tip top of it, just graze the top, and it will be so much easier for you guys to hit this rock than it is if you just run out and shoot it. Alright, if you're struggling with the step, just come up here to the door and have it fully charged and ready to go, so you can just creep out. Oops, I'm getting hit. Alright, so you're just going to come out here like this, about to the tracks, aim towards the top and shoot. And sometimes it is tricky and it might take a couple hits. I think my first shot was a little low, so again, just if you miss it the first time, fully charged shot back, maybe go up a little bit. when in doubt, aim high on this step. Okay, so we now have our rock lit, and if you do it correctly, like you've seen, there will be this flying red thing go through the sky, and you'll have this magma ball up there above the death ray. Alright, so now we are to my favorite part of the fire bow. Honestly, guys, the fire bow is now my favorite bow to upgrade out of all the bows because I love doing this step coming up. It's called the circle step, or at least what I call it. And for a lot of people, this is the most frustrating step that there is. So I'm going to show you guys lots of ways. The circle step is where I'm really going to hit in my upgrade guide to make it very, very clear for you guys how to get these circles, and I'm going to show you lots of different ways to get every circle. So the first one let's focus on is down by double tap. Okay, so you can hit this one by simply leaving this rocket test zone, looking down like this, pulling a charge shot out like this, and shooting right there. Did you see how that, like when I said right there, it was lit? You just simply shoot down there and you hit it. That's one method, and that one is probably the most basic method. It's what a lot of people do. It's probably the first method people tried. Definitely can be done. I typically actually kind of hit it that way just because I'm spending the points to leave the rocket test anyway. It takes some practice though to get it, and I'm going to show you other ways to do it. This is a circle right here too. I didn't shoot obviously, so it's unlit now, but that's the first method to getting this circle. I'm going to show you several. The next method, come in here all the way up against this and put your cursor in the middle. I'll pause so you can see that. You want to be up against this tight and centered, just like I am. Then you're going to look up to the left, right there. I'm going to pause again for you guys to see. Right aligned with that piece coming out there, clear to the right. See how my left cursor is aligned there? Then you're going to follow it straight up. Oops. Getting hit by the stupid zombie, so now I've got to get out of this way. Screw it, I don't care. Alright, you're going to want to... Alright, let's get centered. Alright, you're going to want to look straight up right there. Alright, see how that's diagonal with that? You're going to go straight up from where I showed you to where you are in a diagonal line with that wood. You shoot an uncharged shot, and then by the rocket, or by the Wonder Sphere before the arrow hits the ground, you'll hit that every time. That's the second method to hitting that one. The third method, I'm not going to even waste points and show you, but you can, by this, like I showed you when you could hit this circle coming up from the rocket test zone, you can hit it going down to it the same way. So when you're looking forward, leaving the rocket test zone where I showed you to look down and shoot, hit that circle, you can do it going down by simply looking back. So you look, I like to, when I do it this method, hold a charged shot and then by the Wonder Sphere and look down to your right, and when you're in alignment with the circle, simply let go of the arrow and hit the circle. Again though, this is for if you want to try different ways. I wouldn't recommend this way. I've done it this way multiple times, but this isn't the way that I would do it. But you can, and I have done it multiple times, hit it this way. So you look down like this with a fully charged shot, by it, keep looking back behind you, and shoot as you're going down to the rocket test, and you can hit the circle. So two ways to hit it there. Coming up from the rocket test like I showed you a few minutes ago, and going down to the rocket test by looking back. Obviously you're looking backwards when you go down to it and forwards when you're leaving it. Probably the way that I would do it out of the ones I've showed you so far is lining it up with that piece of wood down there above double tap. But now guys, I told you I'd show you multiple ways to hit this circle. This fourth method that I'm going to show you is the surefire way to do it. So if you want to mix things up, spice it up a little bit, and you want to try different things, try one of these first three methods I've shown you. Great ways to do it. But if you're new to making the fire bow and you're struggling with getting these circles lit, especially this one, particularly by double tap, this is the way you need to do it. So what you need to do in this fourth method is come up to the clear front of this thing, to the left of this thing here, to the left, in this opening. See, in between these two things, clear up tight, kind of at the lowest point of this opening, right here, right there. You're gonna come up there tight, then you're gonna look to the sky until you find these clouds. I'm gonna pause it because I have it in alignment right here, just right. It's kind of dark in my pause screen, but as you see, my cursor is in between these two clouds. Again, this is the surefire way to get this circle. Make sure you shoot an uncharged shot and you'll hit the circle every time. So let me get this zombie out of my face. Zombies. Oh, there's a nuke, perfectly. Alright, so again, to the left of this thing, all the way up tight, like this. Make sure you're completely up tight against it. In between these two clouds, right about... oh, let's go here. Uncharged shot, and then buy it before you land. The rocket test is going now, so I've got to wait until the rocket test is done. Shoot and buy. Listen for the sound. And did you hear that? That is the sound letting you know it is indeed lit. I'll highlight this way again. As you're leaving the rocket test, how I would do it, look down here, turn up, buy, and shoot, and you will hit it that way too. But it was already hit and lit up from the surefire method I showed you earlier, and as you can see, this circle is lit up. There are 3 circles that need to be lit, and we are ready to move to circle 2. Alright, so that is multiple ways to hit the first circle. Alright, the second circle. This one also gives people a lot of fits. This is the circle up here, right in front of the death ray, up here top. So, several ways to hit this one. Probably the most basic common way is down here like this. I'll show you 3 ways to hit that one. I showed you 4 ways to hit the one by double tap. I'll show you 3 ways to hit this one. Again, ending with the surefire way to do it. If you guys are new to the fire bow and just want to get this bow made, do it this way. Alright, so, or the surefire way. This isn't the surefire way. But if you want to do it this way, you buy and shoot right there. And you just have to take practice and timing, but you can hit it that way. Alright, the next way that I'm going to show you guys. Again, straight, come up here and get straight aligned in the middle, right there where I'm at. Only instead of looking up there to hit the one by double tap, you're going to come... God, I hate these zombies. Alright, you're going to come... Let me get aligned. Look up, right. Just a second. Zombies are pissing me off. Alright. Let's get aligned. Alright. You're going to look up in this right there. Alright. So to hit this one from this place, you're going to want to come directly in the center line like earlier and look up right there. You got to use the sun kind of as a guiding point, kind of go up above it, and you want to be about that high in between the corner of that wood on the right and the red on the left. Uncharged shot right there. Buy it, you'll hit it. Very easy way to hit it. But not the easiest. So those are 2 ways to hit that circle, and again, your own personal preference how to do it. But this is the way to do it first try. You're going to want to come right here where I'm standing looking down and stand in this corner right there. Stamming up really helps with this method too. Alright, you're going to line up your cursor in the middle of the circle. See how I'm looking directly at the circle? Look all the way up to the top, uncharged shot, and then sprint with stamina up and buy it, and you'll light it up. As you can hear with the sound effects, I did indeed light that circle. Easy, surefire way, especially with stamina up. You can do it without stamina up, you just gotta be fast. Because you want to buy the Wonder Sphere before your arrow hits the ground. But that is the easy way to do that. Stand right where I showed you, look all the way up as high as you can possibly go, shoot an uncharged shot in the air, and run to that Wonder Sphere. You will hit it. Alright guys, we are 2 circles down. Now I'll show you the last one. Alright, so first of all, this circle has been lit. I showed you several ways to do that one. And now this circle has been lit. Showed you 3 ways to do that one. Again, remember, if you want to shoot it old school style, going through the air from that wonder sphere down there, just hit, you take some practice, but you just hit shoot in the center up here. You can shoot from the wonder sphere down there by looking up to the right and shooting, and then buying the launch pad before, or wonder sphere before the arrow hits the ground. Or the easy way, the surefire way, like I just showed you there, you just have to be quick enough to buy it. Alright, this last one is the easiest one to hit. I'll show you, I promised several methods to hit every one. So I'll show you this one. This is for you guys that have done the firebow a lot, that want to spice things up a bit and be tricksters. So what you're going to do is buy this wonder sphere, turn and look over your shoulder as you're going through the air pretty quickly, and shoot down to your right and actually hit that circle. I have done this several times. It's pretty easy, or not easy, sorry, pretty tricky, but it can be done. I've done it several times. Just when you're messing around with the firebow, for you guys that are more pros at it, that want to spice things up a bit, I challenge you to try this way. I'll show you what it looks like. You turn and shoot. Boom, fast, and you can hit it. I've done it multiple times that way. But now, like I said, I'm going to show you guys the easy, surefire way to do this if you want to get the firebow done and you're just new to the bow. Look down with a fully charged shot like this, buy the wonder sphere, and shoot there, right before you hit the ground. If you have a fully charged arrow looking down at the ground, buy the wonder sphere, and simply let go of your arrow before you land, you pretty much can't miss the dang circle. Alright, one more thing I want to hit on these circles. I love the circles, guys. They're my favorite part, and as you can see, I know multiple ways to do every one, and you can do it however you feel like doing it. But this is for you pros out there, and this is for the guys that want to do kind of a speed run with this bow, or a speed run Easter egg. You want to build this bow as fast as possible with as little effort and little amount of points as possible. Again, if you're just new to the firebow, I do it the surefire ways I've shown you. This is a way that I do it typically when I'm building the bow. You can hit all 3 circles in one jump from one wonder sphere doing it this way. And you guys can imagine how you do that from other methods I've shown earlier on how to hit the circles. You look up to the left and shoot the one by double tap that way, like I showed you earlier in the video. Then you look up to the right in the way I showed you to hit the one by the death ray, and then you buy it before either of the arrows hit the ground and shoot the ground before you land to hit the 3rd circle. All 3 circles in one jump from one wonder sphere, 500 points spent total, and all 3 will be lit. I'll show you a little bit with it. Here, let me kill some of these zombies, save my bow ammo. Alright, so it is like you look up here, shoot, look over here, shoot, buy, and hit the ground before you land. All 3 in one jump. If you want to see me actually light them all 3 up this way, I already have them lit this game. But if you want to see me actually do it that way, watch, I have a video on it. Eisendrache solo Easter egg plus firebow upgrade trick shortcut. It's another video on my channel. I believe, and I put this in the description and title of the video, so I might be off minute-wise, but I believe 16 minutes in, if my memory's correct. Again, look in the title to see. So watch that video, go to 16 minutes in, and you can see me shoot all 3 circles in one jump. Anyway, oh, I want to highlight something else too. I promised you guys multiple ways to do everything. This is a good little trick for you guys that want to, say you're having trouble shooting that rock down there at the rocket test like I shown you. You're going to come down here, you can actually shoot it from spawn. Say you don't like going to the rocket test, you want to do it simpler. Alright, you're going to come clear up here to this edge here, exactly where I'm positioned now. And I'm going to pause my screen here. It's kind of hard to see, but you can actually see the rock from here down. Oh, good, max ammo. I was getting low. Alright. I don't care. Screw it, I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, right. It's hard to see in my video, guys, but down there is the rock. And you go straight up and line it up with it at the correct height. Do a charge shot. If you practice this and line it up correctly, you can hit it from spawn every time. When I did it, I've done it several times, I actually had a friend of mine down there guide me, watch my shots, and you can hit the, and to like get it lined up on the rock, you can hit it every time. Another quick little trick, if you're doing this solo, and you practice the lineup with that and know where to put it exactly to hit it, you can start the rocket test, like I said earlier, by running across this square here. You wall run. Wow, I didn't wall run. That's embarrassing. Alright, you wall run here, go across it, and as you hear, the rocket test started. That's how you start the rocket test. Then you run out here, because like if you're over there, you run out here, go there. As you can see, the rocket test is started, like I said, and you can run and hit it. This way you don't have to wait for a rocket test if you're solo. If you're playing co-op, you can have a friend start it for you, but if you are playing solo, you can start the rocket test and run and do that method. Alright guys, so let's do a recap. To get this firebow, you get the Wrath of the Ancients, you go to the clock tower, you grab your upgrade quest, you should light up that rock either by spawn or going to the rocket test like I shown you earlier. Then you have to shoot your circles. And there's multiple ways to shoot your circles, whether you want to be a trickster, whether you want to be a pro and shoot all three in one shot, or do the surefire methods if you're learning the bow. I've shown you all of those ways to light up your circles. So, where are we at now? We have all three circles lit. So, we simply have to collect souls in each circle. So, we're just going to stand here and collect souls until it is full. Takes, I believe, about 5 to 8, something like that. I think 5. Let's count. No, 5 are the urns. My bad. I think it's like 8. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you just kill zombies, fill souls, and then pretty soon it will do this thing and you know you have enough souls. You just have to stand in the circle to get them to count for souls. Alright, when it does that and the circle goes dim, you know that you have finished that circle and you simply need to move on to the next circle in line. So then let's go up here to the one that we lit up by the death ray. Alright. Again, just like down by the one by double tap, I'll fill up your circle with souls.
I burn your very heart.
And again, it does that, and the circle goes dim. You know that it is full of souls. Then you come down to this one, and guess what? You fill it up with souls too. Not quite full yet, that's fine. Alright guys, when all 3 of these circles are full, you simply are going to come up in here to the clock tower and hold square on this. Then it will actually give you symbols that will tell you where you need to go for the fireplace step, but I'll show you an easier way that I remember and do that when we get to it.
I am like Russian Cupid of death.
Alright, done. And see, this part is done. We can come up here, and you gotta hold square on this. You'll see it turn, and you are good to go. Alright. Now it is simply whichever circle lights up is the circle that you have to do for your fireplace step. And I'll actually show you where you shoot to hit all 3 of them. But it is not this one. It is not lit up in this particular game. It could be. If any of the 3 can light up, it's random. Okay, it's this one. Alright, so what you want to do is a fully charged shot right there where I'm looking. I'll pause so you can really see where to shoot. Right at the top of that flag, right at the top of the symbol, not quite at the tippy tip top. Oh wow, I just wasted a shot. That's embarrassing. Okay. This is a good example. When you shoot in the circle, it will actually move the magma rock. So this is a good example. That's what the rock will look like. And good thing you get 4 shots to actually get it in there. And the method I'm going to show you only takes 3, so it's okay that I wasted a shot. But again, that is what it will look like. And again, showing you guys where to shoot. Right at the top of that insignia, right where the flag kind of changes to a white snow color, that's where you do a fully charged shot, and you do it in the circle, or in my case, standing next to the pile of magma. Oh shit. Here, let me heal up a little bit. Alright, so let me just actually do it for you now. Right here, fully charged shot, and let go. And that will actually put it right at the bottom of the church. Right here. And then simply shoot this. Again, stand next to it. Your screen will glow this cool orange color, and that lets you know that you are close enough to the pile of rocks that when you shoot, you'll move your magma. You can shoot anywhere, literally, in the church, and then simply shoot it in the fireplace, like so. And now this step is done. When the step is done, come hold square on the fireplace. Alright, quick question I get a lot with this step is sometimes it gives you max ammo, sometimes it doesn't. Like I mentioned earlier, you get 4 shots to get it in the firebow, or to get it in the fireplace before, you know, you messed up and you have to restart. I did it in 4 shots, but if you get it in 3, the game will basically say you're awesome, you're good. It'll give you a free max ammo. Alright, so now this step, the fireplace step, is done, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where you shoot if it is the other circle. So say it's this circle here. You look right here. Let me pause. There, that's perfect. See where my cursor is? Right in between the little gap right there. And right where my cursor is, a fully charged, again, big difference between charged and uncharged, a fully charged shot right there, that will make your pile spawn literally right here at the ground where I'm looking. Then you're going to look through this hole at the Vesper wallby, and you're going to put your cursor right where mine is, on top of the Vesper. Don't get it on the Vesper below, or your pile of rocks is going to end up down lower. You can fix that problem, but it makes it a lot harder than it needs to be. So again, fully charged shot right above the Vesper wallby, and you're going to put your pile of magma rocks right in that doorway. I about died there, but that's okay. My shield broke. Alright, as I said, it will be right here. Simply shoot it in that fireplace and you're done. How you tell which one you need to do, which fireplace you need to shoot in, just be easy and simply look at what circle is lighting up. So that's what you do if the one up by the clock tower is lit up. Now the last one, let me show you what to do if this circle down here is lit up. There's several other ways you can do this one, but I will show you the way I do it. You're going to shoot down low to the ground, a fully charged shot right there. Don't get too low to the ground or, you know, you'll screw it up. Maybe even a little higher, kind of like that. And shoot low to the ground a charged shot. You are going to make it spawn right about there, right where I'm looking. Oop, crud. Okay, about accidentally clicked in-game. That'd been embarrassing. Alright, right down there is where you're going to, in that general area, is where it is going to spawn. Then what you do, it will be down there. Look up to that stairway and see that gap in between the stairs. Then you shoot the pile of rocks from where I'm standing right there in that gap. And it will literally spawn in between that gap. So then you can stand above it on the stairway and your screen will glow that orange color and you'll be good to go to actually shoot your next shot from the stairway. So let me go up and show you. Alright, perfect. So then you're going to stand right about here. This is where your screen will be glowing red. A fully charged shot through the window. Right there. Right where I'm standing. Fully charged shot right there. Boom. And you will be good to go. Then to finish off this last possible fireplace, simply come in here. It will spawn like literally right there. Shoot it in this fireplace right there. And congratulations, you are done with the fireplace step. Alright, now back to where I actually am in this fire bow upgrade. Once you finish the fireplace step, you got to make your way back to the death ray. Come hold square on this glowing orange ball. It will go up to the sky and do this kind of cool thing where it blows up. I'll let you see it like that. And it will drop your arrow. Now, just like any of the other upgraded bows, pick up your arrow and make your way down to the pyramid anti-gravity room. And you will be able to place it down on your firebow podium. Once you do that, you simply fill it up with souls, and congratulations, you have the firebow. Again, just like any other bow, it gives you a max ammo when you place your arrow down. This is in addition to the max ammo you'll probably get if you do the fireplace step and get it in 3 shots, which with the methods I've shown you, you most likely will most of the time. It even has room for air, like I messed up in that 1 shot, you still get it in 4, because the way I've shown you, mostly can get it in 3 shots. Alright, now we just have to fill up our... Here, I'll grab another shield, means I'm down here. Why not, right? Now I'll just show you guys. You gotta fill it up. Oh, we're gonna have a Panzer, which I don't have an upgraded bow yet, but it'll be alright. Fun little fact, when you're down here, especially in a solo game, the Panzer will always spawn right here on round 12. Collect my souls as I fight this Panzer. Upgraded bows makes it easier to kill the Panzer, but you can do it with an unupgraded bow. Kind of annoying, but you can. Alright, see, I got him there. Alright, let's go back to filling up my bow. Collect a rag piece from killing the Panzer. Alright, anyway, just simply get souls. As you see, they will go red when you kill them and go into your firebow arrow until it glows like that and makes that noise. And see how it's glowing? That's how you know you have filled it up with enough souls. Alright guys, this is about it. Then you place the Wrath of the Ancients down, let it do its thing, do that cool animation, and voila, you have the firebow. Congratulations. And this is what it looks like. A fully charged shot will make these magma rocks appear. It will actually trap the zombies' feet and they will be stuck in it. An uncharged shot just looks like that. It's pretty strong, pretty powerful. I love it. I love doing the upgrade steps. I love doing the circles. So anyway, guys, this was a very full, in-depth, still no nonsense, but very full, in-depth upgrade guide on the firebow, showing you lots of ways to do every step so you can make your own personal choices and preferences on how you want to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped out, and I hope it'll help a lot of you guys make the firebow. So this has been the video. Thank you. If you like the video, if it helped you out, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that nice good stuff for me. And that is about it, guys. I will see you next time.